Hey everybody, what's up? Today we're going to talk about what camera gear I use out there when I'm backpacking and hiking. Stay tuned, don't want to miss it. Before we get started here, I want to remind you to subscribe if you're not already, and like and share it with your friends, all those social media things. Let's get going. So most of the videos that you've seen so far, I've used this Sony action camera. It's the FDR X3000. Really nice little camera. It shoots 4K, 120 frames per second. It'll shoot stills, really nice high quality JPEGs. Love this thing, except a year and a half later, after I started using it, the focus went out. And to repair this thing is a stupid amount of money, so bye-bye. On to the next thing. So I've been shopping around the last couple of weeks looking for a camera that I would want out there in the field. Now there's a few things that I need in this kind of camera. Not everybody's the same. This is just kind of what I need. So I need it to be lightweight. I don't want to carry around this big bulky thing. If I want to carry on a big bulky thing and go do a bunch of photography shooting, I'll grab my DSLR, all my lenses, and pack all that stuff up in my cotton carrier and my tripod, and I'll just lug all that stuff around. But when I'm backpacking and hiking, I want to go lightweight. So I gotta have that. Another thing, it's gotta be easy to use. I don't want to be fumbling around with a bunch of settings. When I'm hiking, I'm going somewhere. So I don't want to stop and change a bunch of settings and take a picture or take a little video and move on. I don't want all that. I want to just point and shoot, go. It doesn't have to be a point and shoot camera, but I just need it to be quick and easy. It's got to be decent at taking pictures. Nice, high quality JPEGs. RAW is better, but at least that. So I have some good pictures I can take back to the studio here and make it all better. It's got to be somewhat weather resistant. It doesn't have to be weatherproof. It doesn't have to be bomb proof like you can buy a lot of those, some cameras that you can go diving with and throw on rocks and whatever. It doesn't have to be like bomb proof, but it should be somewhat resistant to water and somewhat resistant to dust, because I'm in the wind. It's dusty. Sometimes it rains. I don't have time to cover stuff up, or I spill things. It's got to be really good at video. I don't necessarily need 4K, but good HD video, up to like 120 frames a second would be great. Something that has a screen that I can see. It doesn't have to flip out. It can flip up, but I have to be able to see my face on there once in a while, because sometimes I'm staring at the camera like this and I need to know what I look like, because it's usually not great. Fast focus. It's got to be really good at focusing, and it's got to be pretty fast. I want to be able to track something when it's focusing. I want it to lock in on the focus so it's not all blurry in and out. Don't want that. Image stabilization. I got to have some good image stabilization, because I'm always moving around. I don't always take the time to set up a tripod to get a nice, perfectly still shot. I just want to grab my camera, put it up, and maybe do a little pan like this, or do some kind of funky cinematic stuff. And so it needs a good image stabilization. You don't want to do jerky film all the time. You just smooth. Got to be smooth. Everything else is optional. Really. I mean, it's cool to have some nice wide shots for landscape. But if it's a little narrow, I can deal with it. I'll just pan, no big deal. It would be great to have an ND filter, so that when I'm outside, you don't get this, blasting out, sunny, too bright, colors dissipate. Don't want that. Nice, crispy, bright colors without it getting blown out. That'd be nice. F-stop, it should be pretty low, like 1.8, so that the blur stuff in the background is blurry and you're focusing on what you want them to focus on, so that'd be nice. Good in low light. I might want to do some star shots someday. I don't do a lot of it, so it'd be nice to have something that works well in low light. A touch screen would be nice. If I could get to the menu and Look around. Good audio? Yeah. It'd be nice to have good audio. I have other ways of getting my audio. Like what I'm doing right now is I'm just actually recording it on a different device and I'll just line it up in production. So either way it works. But if it has good audio, I don't have to mess with all that all the time. So zoom. I don't really need like a big zoom. It'd be nice. Don't need it. I mean, if I don't have, you know, a big zoom like a 200, 300, 500 millimeter, that's all right. I'll work it out. I'll figure it out. No big deal. And one must is that I have a budget. I don't want to spend $1,000 on a camera I'm going to be taking out backpacking. I really don't. I like $1,000, $10,000, $5,000. But now I'm backpacking, you know, it's just a lot of things that can break, like drop stuff. It rains. It gets dusty and yucky. I don't want to take anything too expensive out there. I know me. What I decided on is the camera I'm shooting on now, and I'll show up some pictures up here in just a minute. I decided on the Canon G7 X Mark II. It's pretty decent with video. The Mark III has a much better image processor, but this is better with video. And so that's my primary concern with this thing, is that I get some great video. I'll go ahead and put on the screen here some of the features that it has, and you can also look down below in the link. You can look up in the Canon website to see all the fancy schmancy technical details if you like. But it's a decent camera, you know, and it didn't cost me a ton. It has all the major features that I need, and it's lightweight. I can carry it around, which is pretty cool. I carry it around, by the way, and I bought this Hyperlight waterproof little fanny pack, and it has room in there for my camera, my extra batteries, all my camera stuff, and a few munchies even, and my phone. It'll fit all that stuff in there. So that protects it really well, and I like it. Okay, so that's the camera I decided on. And other things I carry with me are my tripod. I have a couple of different tripods I take. So I have some big ones. I usually don't carry those. Then I have this little Joby around here. You can wrap this around trees and whatever. The problem with this sometimes is that these little things pop out, so you have to put them back in. So it does bust apart once in a while. Not a big deal. But I do like this little level thing here, because I don't always shoot level, and so that helps me out a lot. And it has a little clip here that it can put right on the bottom of my camera. Carry it around, take this thing out, take my camera out with this thing on the bottom, and it clips right in there. Done. I don't have to screw nothing on anymore. I just push this button, comes out really nice. It's quick and easy. I like quick and easy. And sometimes I'll carry this little tripod here, and this is just a little ultra pod. It weighs like a couple ounces or something, and it will actually hold the GX7 pretty well. But it's not quite as versatile as the other one. But if I want to go super light, I'll take this with me. All right, so I think that's it. That's the camera that I take. It's a brand new one. I'll tell you more about it probably in another episode at some point. And looking forward to that. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Keep on hiking. I'll see you on the trail. See you later.